Hi guys! Welcome to episode 4 of Sessions with Josh. I feel like I'm too close. I'm on my phone this time, guys, so hopefully this one goes a little bit better. I don't want to fuck with it too much. I'm just leave it right there. What are we smoking today? Welcome to episode 4 of Sessions with Josh. That's me. Hi guys! Eat that shit. What are we smoking today, guys? Blue fucking cookies. Gonna look better right there, I think. I promise eventually, guys, I will be getting a camera. I'm having so much fun doing these videos, you guys have no idea. So, blue cookies is what we're smoking today. And I know I keep promising you guys something different. But, today it's gonna be inside of a Swisher again. Sorry for that zoom in, you guys didn't need to see my pores. Just finished wrapping this up, and then we're gonna get started. I have some bullshit for you today, guys. What are we wearing? What are we wearing today, guys? We are wearing summer fucking clothes because it's 175 degrees in this back house. JK. This piece right here is from my lovely cousin Priscilla's $5 bling page. If you guys haven't checked her out or bought anything from there, this is actually one piece. It's not 3 bracelets. These 3 are one piece from hers. $5 each. Priscilla's lovely bring. I'm Asian all of a sudden, guys. Priscilla's lovely $5 bling. This one was fashioned for me by my little niece Janae. I don't know if you guys can see that little Saturn on there, but that really made the personality on this one because Saturn rules my zodiac of Capricorn. She made this with those new Lego little, Lego came out with, do you remember what they're called? Lego came out with these things, and you can put, I don't know if you can see the dot right there when it was missing, but it's actually a Lego brand, and the little things come individually as sets. So she made this one for me. Thank you, Yanaya. And heads up, for those of you waiting for the food channel, it'll be dropping this fall, I promise. It's coming. I have my artist ready. I'm working with Janae. She's going to be doing my art, my visuals, I guess. So yeah, I'm working on it. I'm getting on it. I promise. I got about 10. That's the love of my life right there. Why Lisa's hand works wonders. Alright guys, well that's what we were wearing. What are we eating? You know, I can't answer that quite yet. We're gonna finish rolling this up. How's everybody's Saturdays going? Hey Crystal.
Hey Crystal. I won't be on camera.
Sorry guys, and if you guys do hear that loud humming in the background, that is my fan. So yeah guys, on today's video, a Drop Dead Bride, sneaky food labels, and I got a follow-up, my first follow-up from when I discussed the Navy's release and the confirmation of the UFOs. I have a follow-up to that, guys. You won't believe this shit, because I didn't. Alright, we're ready, we're going. What are we eating today, guys? God, you guys didn't need to see that gray hair either. What are we eating? A fucking taco. I got some lettuce and tomatoes and cheese. I mean, they stamped the Corona on the side of it. It's the best taco I think I'm gonna have in my entire life. Just kidding. Again, shouts out to Liquor King on Blackstone Unhearded for providing this awesome pinata. If you guys were here for the first video, we had the other one that was a Modelo. So, there you go. For those of you who don't know, I'm a very huge Xena Warrior Princess fan. Thank you, Cousin Rainey, for this. Shout out to Cousin Rainey. Found this in Ohio. There seems to be a lot of Xena memorabilia left in Ohio because I can't find anything here in California. And she's been out there for less than a year, and she's sending me stuff I wish I had since the show was new in the 90s. Alright, there's Xena. What are we drinking? Don't judge me, you little shits. Because in the Midwest, apparently, Bush is the Coors out there. How do I know that? How do I know that? My good friend Kathleen Madigan said so. Am I bad, guys? We're going to go back to what we're eating. What are we eating? A fucking banh mi. Number 4 from Fresno and Shaw. Wang Lan. Oh my gosh. I was introduced to these about a month ago. I probably had 100. For those of you who don't know, Edward has the palate. Edward is my fiance. Edward has the palate of a damn 5-year-old. But it's not chicken tenders or a noodle of some sort. He's gonna ask questions. Yeah. So when he came home with one of these, to my surprise, I thought it was gonna be a chicken tender and a fucking bread. No, goddammit. These are fucking, oh my god. Full of flavor. There's things in this sandwich that you didn't know belong in a sandwich. That's the kind of sandwich this is. Every time I have one, I have to eat it to the last bite. Whatever sauce they put on this, on the bread, you cannot leave it. I get to throwing it in the trash can and I just won't let it go. I have to eat every fucking bite of these things. These things are so fucking amazing. Alright, guys.
Yes,
Have you tried the Italian store deli? Oh yeah, Sam's Deli for sure. Can't go wrong with that. I think this phone is too close for where I want it to be. Sam's Deli, yeah. Italian for sure. But banh mi's are actually a Vietnamese sandwich that I was never going to give a shot. And then this guy brought him home, and I know you guys can't see him, but he's over here. He brought one home, and I could not believe that he was the one to introduce me to this. It was almost like a universal slap in the face from God. And then, yeah, I fell in love with them. The one I had is number 4, barbecue chicken. He gets the number 9, it's a shredded chicken. There's like 75 of them, so for something familiar, they have chilies in there, there's cilantro in there, there's pickled vegetables, and just stuff and nonsense. You've had banh mi's, Crystal? Which one do you get? Let's get this video spark, guys. Eventually, I promise, it'll be something different. It'll be an optimal, it'll be a cone, it'll be nectar collector, dabbles, maybe even a mix, Keith Blunt. It'll be different things the next time, I promise. I'm working on it. What's up, Julio? Welcome to the show. But yeah, Bushes apparently are the Budweisers of the Midwest. If you're wondering what I did there, I have the uncanny ability to hear if it's gonna slush when I open it. And the trick is, there's a little air bubble inside of it. So you should be able to hear it climb. You'll hear it, it sounds weird, but you'll hear it go up. And if there's slush in there already, you'll hear the bubble struggle to get to the top. You'll literally, I can hear it tap up. It's weird. Just give it a shot. It doesn't have to be a beer. It could be a can of soda, what have you. That bubble should be able to reach to the top, and that it should hit the top so hard you'll hear the the little click, clink. I think this is still slushed a little bit, so we're gonna leave it. If it's the same thing, there is one with this.
About that fuzz number 2 or whatever.
It's on first. It's a little rinky-dink, really good folder to indicate a name. It's either phone number 1, 2 through 79. Pick one, Crystal. That's all they're named out here. I go to fuzz 75 and then fuzz 76. 75 is on First and McKinley across from the Didi's, and then 76. My good friend Victor introduced me to. Oh no, wait, not Victor. Estrella Star showed me 76, and then I took Victor out for a lovely date. Which I still owe you a date, Vic. I haven't forgot about you. It's like a blue building on First. Blue building. When I come out there, you gotta take me to have fun, okay? Hey, Shay, neighbor. Yes, for sure. And I will show you how to dress it up because, funny story, your neighbor Trisha and my aunt, I don't know if you remember my Aunt Natalie, Shay. They went out for fun, and I just feel like they, like they old ladied it. They just looked at it, and it didn't look Mexican, so they just threw it at the wall and left. But they paid for it, but they weren't happy. And I'm like, did you add the sauce? Did you dress it up? And then I asked him, if you got a bowl of menudo or pozole, do you just eat it as is? Or you add your onions and cilantro, maybe some more chile and lemon? Like, you got to do stuff to it to get it where it's going. So, yeah, they hated it. So if you haven't had pho before, I will take you and I will show you how to dress it up. And you just can't go wrong with it. Nice price, great portions. I mean, for $7, you can easily stretch that. Like, throughout a day or two, maybe even 3 if you're very heart healthy. Well, healthy in general. I don't know. Are their noodles unhealthier than wheats? Because they use rice. I'm going to go down that rabbit hole later, guys. Maybe in my next video we'll discuss noodles. Alright, guys. We are at the halfway mark. Don't ask me why my ashtray was way over there. Today, especially for the girls, you guys are going to kick out of this one. I couldn't believe this story. I couldn't believe the story, and then where it happens, then I was like, oh, okay. Like that makes some sense. You're halfway, guys. Alright, here we go. Ready, ladies? Well, everybody, this story is for everybody, but just the girls in general. Just the headline, ready? A drop-dead bride. Oh. Ready, folks? A drop-dead bride. This happened in India. It's going to say in the thing, but just to give you guys put you guys in a mindset, I want you to hear this story. Keep in mind it's in India, but I want your American brain to, react the way mine did reading this shit, because I'd be fucking damned. I'm just going to say it. Alright, girls, ready? A real drama happened in India, in the state of Uttar Pradesh. A young bride died during the celebration of her wedding. She had a heart attack, cardiac arrest. I don't know if it's the same, but I guess her heart just stopped. Is that what that means? Is there a difference? Anyways, a tragedy made even more serious by the behavior of the deceased young woman's family, especially her mother. Even more shocking was when the bride's family decided to respect an ancient Indian tradition. Highlighted word there is going to be ancient. Ancient Indian tradition. The bride died, and they're still in the wedding. It's still the wedding. According to the custom, that tradition, the sister of the bride is to take the place of the deceased. In fact, the mother of the bride immediately after the death indulged in numerous gestures of desperation in order to find a solution to conclude the celebration. She.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
That's not the rest of it. Let's just stop there real quick. Okay, the bride died. You're at a wedding. The bride died. You're at a wedding. The bride died. That's your daughter. Your daughter died at her wedding, and you're the mother. And your first thought is to donate another of your child to conclude the celebration? Yes, I made up a word, celebration. What the fuck? Like, okay, I had it. That was the mom's reaction. Not to do anything, but to conclude the ceremony. Ready for this shit? This one's an actual eighth and a halfer. Like this. Just to merge the families, the mother brought up her youngest daughter to the altar. Where was the bride? Apparently, she was stored in another room in whatever building they were having the wedding at. Okay, this last sentence. Ready? Okay. The bride was stored in another room only after the end of the ceremony was it possible to proceed with the bride's funeral rites. Fuck out of here. Was the father at the wedding? Is that what they do? Like, you guys, I was so mad I threw my paper into the dishwater, and I'm trying to save these, so I might have to write this one over. But Jesus, like, stored, like the word they used to, stored.
Yeah,
she was stored in another room. I'm just gonna move her like a box, you know. Use your legs, not your back end. Don't twist. Pivot. That's what we're gonna do to get her this wedding closed. And then only after could her funeral. Oh, what the?
So they're.
I hope she was in Indian heaven, like slaughtering cows, like just if that makes sense. She's like, I don't even know if that's the right religion or whatever, but it sounded funny to me. But just there's so many levels to me in my American brain. I guess again, I said to watch this to American brain. There's just so much levels of disrespect to me, like especially on the spiritual level. Like how? I don't know. It's too much for me. And then, so I'm gonna keep going on this, guys. I think. So they you put dead relative into the other room. And like the whole party and ceremony doesn't say anything or like isn't like disturbed, and like is that an American thing? Do we overdo our funerals? Cause I thought they had their own cry at their things. Like what? How? How do you not find that weird on a spiritual level? Like how is it okay? How would something like that be okay and no matter where you're from? Alright, guys. Is that all I want to rant about on that one? Let me think that through. Crystal, this happened recently. I actually seen this on TMZ. They're the ones that posted it. And so what I do is I go down the rabbit hole for everybody, and I get the details and stuff, and I just like to tell you guys in a point of view. Like I could sit here and just read word for word, what they printed online, and that would be boring. I would just be reading to you guys what you guys could fucking Google. I had to add the Josh to it, hence the show Session with Josh. Everything I read is true. It's all where there's nothing. Everything I read is true. All the jokes and everything after, of course, is bullshit. But I'm reading real stuff, like things that are in the news. You could go Google all of this right now. Alright, I don't want to get too nerdy on this next one, guys. However, I'm going to get nerdy. even before with my diet and my whole back and scoliosis thing, I've always been kind of food healthy. I've always loved vegetables and stuff. I guess red meat was my issue. But I've always been into reading food labels, and I wanted to show you guys some ways and stuff that they trick you into buying things that may be healthy or healthier, or made with or of, or how different the words can be on these labels and how they freaking trick you to buy them. And Natalie, I'm glad you're watching because you're the one that pointed this out the other day. So I was in the front with my aunt, and I was drinking a bottle, not a bottle, a little cup of V8, the juice. And I don't mean to knock V8. I hope I don't get banned for this. I didn't even think about that. We'll call it W5 juice. And on the front, it says, they blast it. I'll cover the label, but they blast it, antioxidants and C and B vitamins, they put it there, so automatically you think, it must be good for you, and it's, V8 tastes great, W5 tastes great, but if you look really close at some parts of these labels, if you really label them, how healthy could it be if this is only 5% juice? And that's the small print, that should be the big part. Why? Because I'm going to show you the back, how to read these things. So, again, I'm out there with my aunt, and she asked me, is that good for you? And I was like, yeah, well, it's V8, it's juice. She goes, yeah, but is it good? I was like, it should be. And I was like, it was going to bother me because it was not bothering her, but she was, is it good for you? And so I go and look at this shit. First of all, if you guys don't know, everything, everywhere, or at least everything that comes to America has to have this label. It has to have it, or it's poison, or it's fucking questionable, and don't fucking buy it. Serving size. We're gonna pay attention to that real quick. I'm not gonna get too nerdy on this, guys. I promise. I just want to show you. Serving size. The serving size of this is 8 ounces. I looked at my aunt. I was like, that's 2 swallows. 8 ounces. Are you kidding me? That's like. So, what does 8 ounces have? That's their suggested serving size. That's a fucking 8 shot glasses. That's not, even over ice, that's not a lot for their serving size. Ready for how much fucking sugar is in that? Just the 8 ounces. Some people think that this right here is the entire bottle, and it's not. Everything, this is per serving, for every 8 ounces. 16 grams of sugar, that's as much as it's a lot. And it says including 15 grams of added sugar. So if it was real juice, you wouldn't have to add all that sugar. Ready for the vitamins? For your little 8 ounce, for them promoting that, in that 8 ounces is just 10% of your vitamin C. Get real. Why even put it on there? And that vitamin B up there, the same 10%. I got 20% of your vitamin A. I guess that's good. And 17 grams of carbs. This is like, it was devastating for sure. I don't know if I'm gonna buy this again. I've been wanting to try to make my own lemonade. You can drink it. It's not. Look at you. Learn. The more you learn.
Nigga, I don't care.
I say this, and we have a half damn liter of half lemonade, half Kool-Aid fruit punch in there. Let's look at that too. Fuck. They have that one labeled by 2 tablespoons. Yeah, we're not going to do that one. I'm not going to do that math right now. That's too hard. Let me see. Even spices, but like their little things are so minimal, you got to go online to get their nutritional stuff.
Let's look at beer.
All right. I want another bite of that banh mi. That thing's delicious. You guys ready for the follow-up? The UFOs and the Navy. Jade is watching me. Hi, mamas. Hi, baby. I'm your uncle, and I'm gonna be around soon to sing and talk to you in 55 voices. And I already have our first stunt planned. Your mom's gonna cry because I watched. We're gonna make mom cry. We haven't even had it yet, baby. We're gonna have so much fun. All right, guys. So now you guys know my first or second video. See, marijuana affects the memory. I did the story that the government on our website, our government. You can go right now on Google and put in, what was it? The Department of Defense. Go to the Department of Defense, and they have an official statement regarding the Navy's videos, confirming them, and they have a link to the freaking videos. It's our government, like, it's fucking trippy. Okay, so now, wait, before that, I want to read this part real quick. I learned something else. Follow up to that. 120 of the incidents documented in the past 20 years was provided and witnessed by the U.S. Navy. 120. They've been here for a while. Alright, so I guess they released their official their statement of, like, their official, the one they issued to the government, the one they issued to the White House. They don't have the actual thing of it, but they have some excerpts from it, and here we go, guys. The government does not rule out alien activity. Government also says there's no proof. Back to you, Bill. Back to you.
They don't rule it out, but they...
Like, what the fuck? So, it was, but it wasn't. I did it, but I didn't. What the fuck? What was it then? Do you think Ariel and Sebastian are out there flying drones like poor Flounder? It's just wailing up. I'm sorry. What was it then? I mean, King Triton, like, he found a new toy. He's just tossing Aphrodite shells into the air. What else could be out there? Like, I know orca whales play with seals and stuff, and they'll slap them into the sky, but you recognize a fucking seal, you know? So you would recognize a fucking triangle in the sky, or circle, or what fucking have you? Those the pill ones. So, I mean, what does that mean? Government does not rule out alien activity. Government also says there's no proof of it.
Government sucks, yo. Here, have a bite of your chocolate.
Yeah, let's have a bite of my top. Thanks.
Like some tea? Sure you got butter.
Thanks. Oh my gosh. Yeah, cousin. Oh my, that's what the. I find these things out and I just read them to you guys in humorous ways. Because the news people can't get away with this shit. You know what I mean? Like, could you imagine? Bill Isley saying this is bullshit. Back to you, Jen. Like, this is no. Doesn't work for them like that. You know, I wonder if they have to train to learn how to talk like that. Is there a class for that dialect? This nerd watches news all the time. Like, when we're out of town, his thing is watching the news, like, from their city. Like, their local thing.
It's interesting. Like,
I know. No, nerd is a good word in my cast. In my Josh cast. Oh, I can't. Oh. I'm gonna license that.
To know what's going on in the city I'm in.
Nerd is a good thing here. And that's his nerdy thing.
He watches the news. Yes.
So I watch a lot of news. I didn't go to class to learn how to talk like this, but do they have to? Not everybody. I don't know. Going off on a tangent there, guys. Sorry. So what are you guys doing? My 6 fans, I feel so watched.
You're popular.
Is that Nelly? Hey, congratulations on your wedding. Did you see the first part of this story? Nelly? If you did it, you need to watch it over. Congratulations, though, darling. But yeah, I'm gonna have a haircut soon, guys. This is getting out of control.
The long hair or the white hair?
I was driving to Walmart, but I put you on my radio. Cousin. Thanks. I love it. They're trained how to talk, but I'm sure there's some that aren't trained and just have it. For sure. Not all of them quite have it though either. Especially like the sports ones, I find they're more enthusiastic. They get to be more like upbeat about stuff. My hair is so freaking great. I'm having a moment. Alright, guys. I love you. Oh, I also have an official merchandiser now, so I'm going to maybe, when things accumulate, I might have some merch. What do you guys think?
Share the video. All you guys watching.
Like and share. Oh, I was going to ask you guys too. Do you think I should get a whole, just like make a channel for these videos? Do you think it's bad I have these on my personal account? Well, not bad, but like, do you think it might be negative in a way? I can't think of a word right now. Alright, guys. That was the one. We've reached the roach of the video. I hope you guys learned something. I will see you next week for episode 5 Sessions with Josh. Hope you guys had fun. Love you guys.